They told me in my 50s to start to wind down. In my 60s, relax, enjoy life. After 20 plus years in real estate, I believed them. But here I am at 61. I've lost 118 pounds. I go to the gym almost every day. I started a YouTube channel, a podcast. I'm on social media. Now I'm going on a cruise next month for content creators at 61. If you feel stuck, or maybe that your best years are behind you, we need to talk, because I'm living proof that we're just getting to the good part. Welcome, I'm Karen. I'm glad you're here. My entire channel is all about helping women 50 plus, 60 plus, 70 plus create a life that we love. Follow along with me as I'm reinventing myself. Hit that subscribe button, shoot me a comment. I read every single one of them and I appreciate it so much. You know, we hit a certain age and society kind of decides we're invisible. Our opinions don't matter. We really don't have much to add to, I guess, society as a whole, right? We also kind of stop prioritizing ourselves. We're so used to taking care of other people, our career, our family. We're just tired. I was tired. I kind of ignored what my dream life would be. I really didn't even know what I wanted in my dream life. I thought moving to the 55 plus neighborhood was it. And for a while, it really was. I mean, going from working 24/7 to wine tastings, to learning how to play mahjong, to making some good friends, it was a dream. It really was. Until it wasn't. I got bored. I'll be honest. I still enjoy all of that. I love the friends that I've made. I love that we have a lot of events if I want to do them. But I found myself wanting more. Does that sound familiar to you? I really did some soul searching and said, what do I want with my life? I knew I wasn't healthy. I started on a health journey at 58. I actually was approaching it as, this is your last chance, Karen. You've tried everything else out there. Now, this video is not about my weight loss. I made a whole big video about that. I talk about it. I'm very open about it. But I thought that's my last chance at 58. Starting that health journey changed my life. And it might be something else for you, but I feel so much better. It's not about how I look. It's the energy I'm carrying into my 60s. I want to have fun. I want to live life. You know, the one thing when you get older, none of us have been able to get to our 50s, our 60s, our 70s unscathed. We've all been knocked down at least 1 or 2 times, and we've had to get back up. We know we're not guaranteed tomorrow. So for the years that I have left, I want to live them. I want to enjoy them. I don't want to be bored. I decided, after talking to a lot of women, this is something we just don't talk about, out loud. I created a YouTube channel and my podcast to address this because I thought, I know there are other women out there who kind of share what I'm going through. So I'm documenting my journey. I'm learning along the way. I love interacting with other women who are on their own journey. As I said, I started at 58 on a health journey. During the middle of that, probably a little under a year and a half in, I knew I needed to start to work out because I was losing muscle. And man, as you age, muscle is super important. You learn about that. My daughter was a huge influence on me. She's 25. She's always been into fitness, ironically, right? Because her mom could not lose weight to save her life. I've been very proud of her with that. She was teaching yoga. I was sad because I didn't go to her yoga classes. 1, I didn't want to embarrass her. 2, I didn't think I could do it. And now, having gone to a lot of yoga classes, I get where I was coming from. I knew I was missing out on life. She encouraged me to go to the gym. She actually kind of held my hand the first time I went into a brand new location of the gym chain that I joined. She walked around with me. She created a whole workout plan for me because on the side, she has a full-time job, but on the side, she decided to get her personal trainer certification. She helped me, and it was perfect because it wasn't intimidating. I was a person who was super intimidated by the gym because, on and off through 45 plus years, I had tried everything. And I had received comments. You get bullied too when you're overweight for many reasons, but the gym was not a friendly place for me. A lot of people will say everyone is welcome. They probably mean that. There are nice people out there. But for every nice person, it seems like there's two not so nice people who make snarky comments. I didn't need that in my life. I was getting it everywhere else. Why would I pay every month to get those comments in a gym? Plus, I didn't think I could do much there. And 118 pounds heavier, I couldn't do what I'm doing today, that's for sure. But she encouraged me. I was so intimidated. I was terrified. I didn't know a dumbbell from a doorbell. However, it became addictive. I started transforming how I felt. My body started changing. Maybe the scale wasn't moving, but my clothes were fitting differently. I was changing sizes. I just started thinking, I'm transforming how I look. I want to transform what I'm thinking, especially about my life. I have really been doing this in 3 different ways. This is what I encourage everyone to do. Number 1, audit your circle. What does that mean? Look around you. You know the old saying, you're the sum of the 5 people that you hang around the most? It's true. It's very true. I realized I didn't want to be around energy drainers any longer. My personality was that I was volunteering for everything, and I tried my best, but there were so many women who kind of treated me like the hired help. And it was so draining. I removed myself one by one from being in those leadership positions. I looked around and said, Karen, the majority of people are not taking on leadership roles. They're just enjoying the fruits of the labors of the leaders. I didn't like that about myself because I always hated it when people just assume someone else will do that. That just drives me crazy, usually because I'm the one who will do it. But I decided I needed to step back for my mental health. I could join clubs and I would be super supportive of any leader because I know what it takes to do that. I didn't need to be that leader any longer. I really had to look around at the people I was spending time with. Did they fill my cup? I'm not saying they have to be cheerful every single day or say, oh, you're just so wonderful, Karen. I didn't mean that at all. Because sometimes you can have really serious conversations with people, but walk away feeling good about it. Feeling like you learned something, or you helped someone, or they listened to you. So I did an audit. It's not that I dislike anyone, because hopefully I wouldn't have been around them anyway, but I decided I needed to really start looking at my friend group. Were they really my friends? Was I always the one reaching out? Was I always the one planning things? Was I always the one lifting them up? Did I get anything in return? I suggest you do the same thing. Surround yourself with people who see your potential. Like my daughter, not your age or not what you're supposed to be doing. They see you and what you're capable of. Number 2, I celebrated my small wins. I still am doing that. It's easy to be so hard on ourselves. I had to start thinking, would I say what I'm saying to myself to a good friend? Absolutely not. I would never say what I was saying to myself to a good friend. It was rude. It was negative. It was insulting. I thought, why am I treating myself like that? I started celebrating small wins. The first time I went to the gym, I was exhausted afterwards. I was just walking around. I wasn't even working out, but it was a big accomplishment for me. The first time I worked out, the first time I signed up for a class and went by myself. I know that might sound silly to those of you who, the gym is just part of your daily life. It wasn't for me. It wasn't part of my daily life. I started celebrating that. I leave about an hour before I have to be at the gym. Then I have that drive back. I go most days. I love it. I enjoy it. I'm committed to it. To spend that much time in the car just to go to the gym, it means a lot to me. It's not perfect. Sometimes I don't want to go. It's more the drive than anything. When I get there, I'm like, you did it, Karen. When I take the class, maybe I don't have a lot of energy, but I know I'm going to once I'm done with the class. I'm walking out going, you did it, Karen. When I make that drive home, you did it, Karen. I celebrate those small wins. When I clean out my closet because my clothes are changing, I celebrate. I asked TikTok about my hairstyle. I had bangs for a long time. Overall, almost everyone was very kind. They gave me so many suggestions. My hairstylist even said, you asked social media? My daughter was like, are you crazy? Do you know how mean people can be on social media? I know how mean people can be. They're keyboard warriors. I wanted some hairstylists to give me ideas. I wanted some women to give me ideas. Overall, they were so kind. I have a new hairstyle. I celebrated that. I celebrated that I asked. I celebrated that I did something about it. I went to my hairstylist and she was very open about it. I celebrated that I did it. Just celebrate those small wins. Your life doesn't have to be perfect tomorrow. Just celebrate that you did something to improve yourself, to reinvent yourself. And 3, dress the part. Now, literally, I do mean that, but I can also mean it figuratively. Blah, blah. How do you say that? Oh my goodness. But literally for me, I was still wearing really baggy clothes, right? It didn't fit my body, literally. I had a new body, but I was so used to hiding it. It took me a while to realize I need to get smaller, more structured clothes. I still struggle with that. I needed to dress the part. I needed to dress the new me. Same thing with going to the gym. That's the new me. That is a priority for me. So if someone says, hey, Karen, do you want to go to blah, 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 but I have something scheduled at the gym that's really important to me, that's my priority. I'm dressing the part. That is my priority. I'll say, hey, no, I can't do it that day, but how about something else? Because everyone also has opinions for you. Like, can't you do the gym later in the day? Can't you do the gym tomorrow? Oh, you work out every day. You don't need to go today. I started dressing the part. I took ownership of the new me and started living the part in small steps. I'm still getting there. I'm still getting there. So those are my 3 how-tos. Audit the people around you. Celebrate your small wins as you move along. You're not going to be a new person overnight. The same you is inside you, by the way. The 3rd thing is dress the part. Live the life that you are reinventing. Don't live small. Live the life you want to live. As far as moving ahead, what's your vision for your future? I am not going to live the same life every single year. I have goals. We're taught not to have goals when we're older, right? You've been there, done that. I have goals, things I want to do, places I want to go, things I want to experience. Reinvention isn't just about, for me, the scale, how much do I weigh? It's about opportunities and taking them. Don't say no. Don't say, I'm too old for that. It truly is, you're as old as you feel. When I was provided with this opportunity to go on a content creator cruise, I didn't even think twice. I said, absolutely yes. And then someone said, you're going to be surrounded by 20-somethings. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, the odds are good. That's going to be the majority of the people, 20-somethings, 30-somethings, just because there's more of them on social media. But I love that. I love that. I want to meet them. I want to learn from them. Maybe they'll learn from me. You never know. I'm so excited about it. I said yes to that opportunity right away, not only because it's a content creator cruise, but holy moly, it's a cruise. I'm going to go somewhere new. I'm going to experience something different. Why not do it? I want that for you too. I want you to feel like your life is expanding, not shrinking. If you want to reinvent one small thing today, tell me what it is in the comments. I read every single one. I'd love to hear from you. And if you are a shorty like me, I'm 5'1", navigating a new body, make sure you hit the subscribe button because an upcoming episode will be all about shapewear. I'm really excited about it. I'm trying 3 different brands, and one is outside my front door right now. I've been waiting on it. The other 2 I've already tried. I want to show you what the results are. Seriously, if you're reinventing your life, I hope you do subscribe. I hope you like the video. Share it with a friend. Our life is not over. We don't need to just sit back and just coast. Why not make the most of the years that we have? Enjoy the life we have with what we have. We can do it. No one's stopping us. Just remember, it's never too late to create a life that you love.